All right, what is going on? Today is Tuesday, February 10th. For news, news already happened at 7:30. Core retail sales. That was bearish slightly. Market just opened and we immediately went up, which isn't good because that was what I wanted to get hit for the day. It's really laggy right now. I don't know why. Is something open? Just OBS and Firefox. So the 4 hour, we respected that 4 hour imbalance. Bounced off of it, SMT'd off of it. There's this other one over here. So I kind of want these highs to get hit on the hourly. I just don't know if I'll get an entry. Oh, nice. I don't think I'm going to get an entry for this, though. That's the problem. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get an entry. That really sucks. That does really suck. Got this inverse here now. I totally expect us to bounce off of one of these. We have some tea. It's just like kind of gonna wait. Once again, yesterday I won, which is good. 1.8 risk reward ratio trade. It was decent. Could have been a lot bigger if I held, but it's okay. Kind of just waiting and watching. It's going to need to be pretty good for me to enter because I'm already up on the week. So now it's kind of like if I see something, I'll enter, but right now we're just consolidating. We do have an SMT. It's okay. Let's wait. That's all I'm doing is waiting. I don't want to take anything yet. Whether it's short or long, I don't want to take anything yet. I'd rather miss the move than enter too quick. Wow. Okay. It's a pretty good bounce. Still not gonna enter, but I still think higher, but I don't think we want to go higher right now. I think we want to go higher later. I think. I don't know. I have to wait and see. Right now we're going down, which is great. I think I'd like to see us like consolidate and then kind of like shoot up We'll see. I just want to watch and wait. And if I see something, I'll enter, and if I don't, I won't. Okay. What is this brush? Oh, here we go, yeah. I want that. Let's like go down maybe. I need to see a sweep, displacement. Like, you could take a short here if you wanted to. Like, I see the vision. I'm just personally not taking a short because we have SMT, sweep, but we already have this SMT and sweep in this 4 hours, so I'm just kind of like, here we go. Like I said, you could have taken that trade. We SMT'd or whatever, but I'm just, I saw with this little jump here, I kind of wanted us to continue higher, but for me, that's not enough. Maybe if it was like a Friday and I haven't made any money all week, I'd take that, but it's kind of an aggressive short. Now we'll kind of know. This is very good right here. It's only 8:38. That's perfect. Realistically speaking, I only need one more trade this week to win, so I got 4 days for one trade. Could take that short. Personally, I'm not taking that short. It's not my type of trade. Not my type of confirmation. Here's our change in the state. This is kind of the distinguisher right here. If we validate this fair value gap, then there's no long trade here. Which I think is what's going to happen, but you never know. So I just draw it out. You need a pretty big displacement move here. No, this isn't what I want to see. No, this is not what I want to see. Nope. If we were going to reverse, we would have already pushed higher. It wouldn't have been this slow. This is like slow price action. This would be a good short. Would have been a good short. Whatever. All right, swept it. Did we? We didn't. We didn't sweep it yet, bro. I mean, just sweep it. Give me Q. Do what you're gonna do. Completely inverse that. Okay. We just swept sell side. Here we are again. Let's see what it wants to do. Do we want to continue lower or do we want to reverse? That is the question. Got a 5 minute here. Interesting. That's the type of price action you want for potential reversal. Gotta wait. That's good. Some good price action. It's half decent. It's kind of the type of PA you want for a reversal, but at the same time, it's like we gotta. I like more like to be more like energetic or something. The problem is we have a 5-minute next that's changing the state. My only problem. Create a 1-minute inverse right here. See if we tap back into that. So let's kind of just chill. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like we want to reverse at all. Interesting. It's just like mid. That's what I'm like right now. This trade is just, I need more stuff to form. Because look on the 5-minute. On the 1-minute, it looks like it has maybe some potential. On the 5-minute, look at the 5-minute. Looks pretty bearish to me. Maybe we could sweep it again. Sweep it again, SMT, and then continue higher. I'm down for that. I like how that sounds. Let's do that. Come on, let's sweep it. It's just like, even if we go higher, it seems like we're just gonna I know we're kind of accumulating. I need, in order for me to take a trade, I need to see like another like move down, a move up, change in the state, and then we can enter. Seems like NQ might be able to give us the entry that I'm looking for. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. Okay, we SMT'd. enter here. Okay, we got like a snipe entry again. It's pretty cool. We're already... We already hit a 1-to-1? That's insane. It's actually crazy. Kind of a crazy move. Where's our 1-to-2 so we can take half off? Okay, we actually gotta set this quick. This is ridiculous, bro. Play reverse here. I'm okay with this loss. This is a good loss. I want us to go a little higher though. So I want us to hit the sell limit right here. That's the 1-to-2. We can kind of scale out our stuff actually. You really don't have to go actually that much higher. One supposed to make it past 25. Okay, we're not looking too fantastic here. What I'd want to see, we might be cooked here. Might be just Jover for us if we disrespect this. This is exactly what I want to see though. This is exactly what I want to see. I'm okay taking this loss. This is a good loss. This is what I would call a fantastic loss. Come on, bruh. Just like a little bit higher, bruh. Oh my gosh. Alright, we're gonna break even on this here. I'm not. We're gonna break even here. Oh! No! Oh my gosh. I can't believe we got so cool. We got a tick away. Oh my gosh. Watch us full reverse. Or break even, I don't care. Oh my gosh. You can't do this to me. You can't do this to me. You can't do this to me today. I was a tick away. No. Come on. You can't do that to me. Come on, that's pathetic. Thank you. I knew you wouldn't do that, MES. I knew MES. I knew you wouldn't do that, bro. We're too good of friends. We're too good of friends for you to do something like that to me. Holy sniper, bro. I've been a sniper this week. I might not even trade the rest of the week. Holy cow, bro. Crazy snipe. Craziest snipe of my life, bro. Craziest snipe of my life. Alright. Actually, we'll actually leave that there, because what, we got 4? And holy shiesty. Who am I? Okay. Let's put it at 3. Cover our risk. Always set the stop. Give me what I want. This is like really pumping right now. We're about to SMT though, so I gotta be careful. I don't know how much we made. We're at 785. $285. Okay, we're already up the 1-to-1. We're about 1.5 right now. Let's see if we can get higher. This is one of those trades where if we could sell 2 here, that would be great. Let's try to go a little higher here. Come on, NQ. Come on, NQ. Hit that sell limit, and if you hit that sell limit, I will. Oh my gosh, of course we don't. Got a little greedy. I got a little greedy. Maybe we should just take one out now. This is my original, my OG one that I wanted. Yeah, don't get greedy. Nah. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Give me what I want. Alright. You know what? We'll take that one off. You gotta be smart about this. I keep moving my stuff. Keep the OG stuff here, bro. Like, what are we doing? Now we have 2 cons running. We'll put one here, where we said we'd sell it. The sell stop where we said we would. Do I have a stop loss here or no? No, I don't. Okay. But you never know. And that was my original one. And I'd like to keep my original plan before I entered the trade. Because this is what I did yesterday. Didn't follow the plan. And I made less money. Sniper. That was a sniper, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Wait, what? Okay, this is gonna be our day runner, honestly. We're gonna hold this one as a runner. $471, that's over, that's 2.5 R currently, or we're up. And then if we took this off here, we'd be up. We'd be really up on the account. I needed this. Okay, we gotta figure out, we SMT'd off of all this, which isn't good. I don't really care. What's our last runner worth? $100? I don't really need that $100. This would be like a $400, $420 trade if the runner doesn't hit. Which is over a 1-to-2. Still could have been more, but call me a sniper. See what's going on in the 1 minute. We SMT'd. That's all I really wanted to see get hit, but I have to leave this runner. Because if we Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. So yesterday the same thing happened. What did we do? We took it off early. It went higher the entire day, and we were like a wimp. We didn't hold. Now, okay, wait, let me still get this stuff out of here. That was crazy. That was crazy. So we followed the plan. So I can focus. Okay. Put this 5 minute here. And Q is a little more bearish, but we have this massive 5 minute gap here. Massive. So we, wow, that actually, I was a little bit too excited for that trade. I'm sorry, but that was, yesterday was my best trade of this year. This is my best trade of the year. Probably should have held longer. I mean, I could have. I'm okay with the going with the 2.5R for today. Like if this runner doesn't hit, it doesn't hit. I have to be detached from the runner. Basically at this up. We can look at the TradeZilla if it worked. Because I'm willing to risk this extra $100 for like on this runner, or it was worth $100. Now it's worth 86. Like what happened yesterday happens again today. That's like doubling. That'll be an extra 200, which would mean our account would be at like one to 2R trade away from passing. So I'm just opening up TradeZilla. I just zoom this back down. Okay, I gotta log in first. Hold on. Oh yeah, I've been looking at the TradingView merch store. This merch store is pretty fire. I'm probably gonna get this mat. This mat is really cool. Look at this. This thing is fire. It's like the only good thing they got. Okay, well, that's another account. Let's resync it. Let's see what we got going on here. We did SMT. We got this 5 minute below here. I'm gonna hold, to be honest. I'm gonna do a trail stop for this last con. So the trail stop is actually still just at break even. But this is good. I like this, how we, because this is the original plan was to, why did we take one off there? Oh, we had this high here. That was our 1 to 2 RR to 4. Hindsight 2020 should have probably put it at this top section here. I know the RR probably, yeah, that was like a 2.5, 2.6. We just had such a sniper. We had such a sniper entry on that. I mean, that is just insane. Sorry, but every tick is like another RR. It's insane. That's why we were holding this runner, because every tick is just like diabolical. Anyways, so starting port at 5 out of 5 executions, 972. Nice. This is what we're looking at today. 454. Cool. That doesn't count our runner. We said our runner's another extra. We'll get a 1 to 3 if our runner hits. We'll get more than 1 to 3 if our runner hits. But that's what, sometimes the runner doesn't hit, sometimes it does. We risked, I think, about $200 on that trade is what I want to say. My gosh, bro. They always make everything so scuffed. I can't even like do anything here. All right, let me just watch so you can see NQ. Was yesterday's trade ES as well, or was that NQ? Yesterday was MES as well. Let me no wait. Thursday was MES. MES as well. Man, MES is my goat like recently. NQ has been Q has not been locked. Okay, see how we're slowing down? See how we took our profits and we have the runner now that we're slow? This is exactly what I wanted to see. Exactly how I wanted it to be. We have this massive 5 minute here. I expect us to go back into here and then go back out. I don't really know, but I'm just going to hold, like I said. Yesterday, if I held the runner, it would have been much better. So I'm going to hold the runner. I don't know what's going to happen. But that was crazy. Looking back on it, that entry was probably a little bit early, but holy cow. I just have to, I was going to show the trade zone in a second, but I have to manage this. I'm not going to take it off here. Ideally, we could hit this. We'll put a limit here. That's kind of our target right here. That would be a 1 to 7. It's pretty good. I mean, it's either that or a trail stop. Kind of leave that up there. That's our edging towards. Oh, wow. See, luckily I checked the entire chart. Trying to get scammy out of money here. Jeez. We don't want any limits. They wouldn't have gotten hit for a long time, but still. Wow, that's a pretty... Right now we've created like an hourly fair value gap there as well. So our stop is like really protected right now. But right now we're up 1 to 5, 4.5, and then if we get this, we'll be up 1.7. So essentially almost double. That puts us right in the range. Okay. So now, the question is, do I take it out now? I kind of want to wait a little bit because if we don't take it out, then all we need is our normal 1 to 3. But if we do take it out, we'll need... It's kind of like this $108 doesn't really make a difference as opposed to our next trade. Our next trade is going to have to pretty much be a 1 to 3 max take profit trade if it hits, no matter what. So we'll kind of watch and wait. Because we're basically at, in 3 trades, we basically almost passed the account, which is great. But look at how this looks on a 5 minute. Kind of want to hold. Kind of want to get an alert. I'll put like an alert on my phone. want to take this off, but I kind of want to experiment a bit with this runner. Got this 1 minute here. We really slowed down. And Q's not slowing down though. It's going to be the same thing as yesterday, except yesterday we were only up like 1 to 2. Now, right now, currently we are up like 1 to 4. So, yeah. It's a funded. I mean, if it was my live account, then I'd probably hold, but it's the funded evaluation stage. Okay, so after all that, add all 26.82. Got an extra like $100 from that. Maybe a little less than 1 to 3. After all that, so whatever. But talk about a sniper. Knew we were good once that sniper hit. If we continue higher, I'm okay not being in the move because we've slowed down significantly. And the next like high is like way high up there. I expect us to like rebalance and like do all this stuff, and then we already got our 1 to 3. It was like 5.25 at 8 cons, which I think is a little bit higher. All right, well, that is the end of this video. That is my new best trade of the year. My best trades of the year back to back is pretty cool. I am now up like $900 on the week, which is great, which is like 66% of my funded, which is awesome. There we go. 564. It's great. $923. I'm up on the week, which is pretty good. Yeah. Oh wait, let me shrink this a bit. All right, video's been going for like 44 minutes now, so I'm gonna cut it here. But see you all tomorrow. I will be trading the next 3 days this week, but I will be. All I need is one more trade to pass the funded, so I will be just taking A+. We'll see if we get A+. If we don't, then I'm okay with that. But see you all tomorrow.